Several celebrity couples have fallen in love and married over the years. However, if Hollywood has taught us anything, it is that not all relationships end happily ever after. So, while Tinseltown may bring fame, fortune, and long hours on set, it has also produced a slew of scandals over the years, and we'd be lying if we said we weren't frequently fascinated by the compelling details of celebrity relationship breakdowns. From Hugh Grant and Elizabeth Hurley to David Beckham and Rebecca Luce, there have been plenty of outrageous affairs in pop culture history, many of which ended in bitter divorce and ignominy. In this video, we will look at the most scandalous celebrity affairs which shook the entertainment industry. Demi Moore, Ashton Kutcher, and Sarah Leal. Kutcher and Moore had been married for 6 years when administrative assistant Sarah Leal claimed in an interview with US Weekly that she had had intimate relations with Kutcher. According to Moore's 2019 memoir Inside Out, she found out about the alleged cheating via Google Alert, prompting her to confront Kutcher who, in her words, admitted it right away. The scandal was the catalyst for their marriage's dissolution, which they finalized in 2013. Except for a speech he gave in 2017 when accepting a Role Model Award for Good Character, Kutcher has never directly addressed the scandal. I'm also probably the first person to get this award for character who had, his name splashed across every gossip magazine as an adulterer 5 years ago. He told people. Cary Grant and Sophia Loren. In the 1958 film Houseboat, the old Hollywood heartthrob first appeared alongside the Italian siren. Cary Grant's then-wife, actress Betsy Drake, wrote the original script for Houseboat, in which she co-starred with her husband. According to the story, after Grant, 54, and Loren, 23, began their affair, Grant had a new script commission that cut his wife out of the role and replaced her with Loren. Drake was never given credit for writing the film, and Loren eventually divorced Grant to marry Carlo Ponti. The Italian actress admitted to the affair, which she insists was unconsummated, in 2014. Lauren Bacall and Humphrey Bogart. In 1944, Humphrey Bogart met Lauren Bacall while filming To Have and Have Not. He was 44 and married at the time, and she was only 19 years old. Despite their 25-year age difference, they began a romance. When their director, Howard Hawks, who reportedly also liked Bacall, found out about their relationship, he allegedly tried to end it by telling the actress that Bogart would dump her by the end of the filming, and even threatened to destroy her career, bluffing that he would send her to the lowest studios in Hollywood. Despite Hawks' interference, Bogart and Bacall's relationship flourished, and the couple married in 1945. They had 2 children together and remained married until Bogart's death in 1957. Elizabeth Taylor and Eddie Fisher. The affair between Elizabeth Taylor and Eddie Fisher was one of the biggest scandals of the 1950s. Fisher, who was married to Debbie Reynolds at the time, consoled Taylor after the death of her husband, Mike Todd, and later fell in love with her. In 1959, he divorced Reynolds and married Taylor. Taylor divorced Fisher 5 years later for her Cleopatra co-star Richard Burton. In 1964, they married. David Beckham and Rebecca Luce. Rebecca Luce, David Beckham's personal assistant, claimed they had sexual relations in 2004, referring to herself as the soccer player's second wife. This prompted Beckham to issue a statement in which he stated, "The simple truth is that I am extremely happy in my marriage. I have a wonderful wife and 2 wonderful children. Nothing a third party can do will change these facts." Despite causing a rift in his marriage to former Spice Girl Victoria Beckham, the fashion designer told V Magazine that there have been hiccups along the way, but the truth is that we have emerged stronger and happier as a result of everything we've been through. Luce later appeared on TV shows such as Celebrity Love Island and The Farm. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. When Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston were married, sparks flew on set while filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith with co-star Angelina Jolie. Aniston filed for divorce in 2005. And Jolie made headlines in 2008 when she said in an interview that she and Pitt were looking forward to their children seeing Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Not a lot of people get to see a movie where their parents fell in love. After a 10-year relationship, the couple divorced in 2016. Billy Bob Thornton, Laura Dern, and Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie was involved in a celebrity love triangle with Big Little Lies star Laura Dern and actor Billy Bob Thornton prior to her affair with Brad Pitt, who Jolie later married. Dern and Thornton had been dating for about 2 years in the late 1990s, when their relationship abruptly ended, with Thornton reportedly leaving Dern to marry Jolie before officially ending things with the Marriage Story actress. Dern explained in a 2000 interview with a now-defunct Talk magazine that Thornton abandoned her while she was away on business. "I left our home to work on a movie, and while I was away, my boyfriend got married, and I've never heard from him again. It's like a sudden death. For no one has there been any closure or clarity," she said. Hugh Grant and Elizabeth Hurley. Grant was arrested in Los Angeles in 1995 for misdemeanor lewd conduct in public place with Hollywood prostitute Divine Brown. At the time, he was in a relationship with Hurley. The actor pled not guilty and paid a fine. He appeared on The Tonight Show a few days later and said, "I did a bad thing," which saved his career and resulted in public forgiveness. Although Hurley initially forgave Grant, the couple divorced in 2000. Ava Gardner and Frank Sinatra. One of the most infamous Hollywood couples of the 1940s and 1950s, jazz crooner Frank Sinatra began dating actress Ava Gardner while still married to his wife Nancy, with whom he had 3 children. He eventually divorced Nancy and married Gardner in 1951. But the drama didn't end there. Sinatra's affairs, of which he had many over the course of his life, did not end there. The singer was also unfaithful to Gardner during their marriage, which ended in divorce in 1957. Sienna Miller and Jude Law. Jude Law admitted to cheating on his fiancée Sienna Miller with his children's nanny in 2005. Law quickly issued a public apology, saying, "I'm deeply ashamed and upset that I've hurt Sienna." Daisy Wright, the nanny, revealed in an interview that Law was a great lover. Law and Miller soon fell out. Miller was photographed topless and kissing actor Balthazar Getty, a married man with 4 children, years later. In a new interview with the Daily Beast in December 2020, the actress reflected on her divorce from Law over a decade ago. "It was really hard," she said of the scandal. And the other thing was, it was at the height of all that paparazzi madness. And in London, where there was an epidemic of bad behavior, every night they knew where it would be. That was one of the most challenging moments I hope I'll ever have to experience. Because with that level of public heartbreak, to have to get out of bed, let alone stand in front of 800 people every night, it's just the last thing you want to do, added the actress, who was starring in a production of the Shakespeare play As You Like It at the time. Miller went on to say that she had erased the majority of that time period from her memory. "There's a whole 6 weeks of that experience that I don't remember. I have no recollection of it," she said. "People who came to see me said we had dinner, and I don't remember." The actress added, "I was in so much shock over it all, and I'd really just begun. I was only 23, but if you get through that, you feel like you can get through anything." Maria Shriver and Arnold Schwarzenegger. In a memoir published in 2011, Danish actress Brigitte Nielsen revealed that she and Schwarzenegger had an affair while he was married to Maria Shriver. Schwarzenegger later admitted to the affair, which ended his 25-year marriage to the Kennedy family's daughter and journalist. Sandra Bullock and Jesse James. Many women claim to have had affairs with Jesse James, a motorcycle customizer, during his relationship with Sandra Bullock several years after they married. Michael McGee, a dancer, revealed that she had sex with James behind Bullock's back on the couch in his office. As a result of the rumors, James quickly confessed and issued a public apology, pleading for forgiveness. Bullock filed for divorce in April 2010 and adopted a baby boy as a single mother. Robert Pattinson, Kristen Stewart, and Rupert Sanders. Kristen Stewart made headlines in July 2012 when she admitted to cheating on her boyfriend and co-star Robert Pattinson with her Snow White and The Huntsman director, Rupert Sanders. He was married at the time. Stewart later publicly apologized to Pattinson, and the couple reconciled, only to split later that year. Stewart is currently seeing screenwriter Dylan Meyer. Regina Lasko and David Letterman. The Late Show host admitted to being involved in a sex scandal 6 months after marrying longtime girlfriend Regina Lasko in 2009. On the show, he admitted to having had sex with women who work for me on this show. He later told Oprah about the fallout from cheating on his wife and son's mother. "I'm still trying to fix it." Tiger Woods and Ellen Nordegren. The National Enquirer reported in 2009 that Woods had an affair with nightclub manager Rachel Uchital. Nordegren was accused of attacking Woods with a golf club, and he responded by calling the incident a private matter. More than a dozen women soon claimed to have had affairs with Woods, sharing texts and voicemails as proof, prompting Woods to admit infidelity and apologize. As a result, Woods lost several endorsements, was forced to withdraw from tournaments, and divorced his wife in 2010. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell if you are new to this channel to be notified when we upload more content.